was so piled with stuff that it was like, okay, got no choice. Gotta clean it up.
Yeah,
So
well, I understand. I was I've been in the mood to work on sorting through stuff, and Hannah's got her stuff strewn all over the living room,
uh-oh.
and we're trying to get a garage sale, have a garage sale next week, not this weekend coming up, but the next one. And
Uh-huh.
so we've got that stuff all over the house. And so cleaning in my studio is not happening. It's
Oh
like,
yes, I can imagine. Yep,
but
yep.
anyway, she's she's like, Mom, I want to go to the mountains. I said, all right, well, we'll have a garage sale and see if we can get some money together.
To go to the mountains. Yep. Hi,
Yes,
Brittany.
because I'm wanting to do that too. Hi, Brittany. I'm glad you're here.
I'm trying to decide what thingies I want to use today.
Well,
It
a
may
bunch of my
be.
things are in the garage, so I'm just using what I've got here. I do have a couple of new things to use that
Ooh.
it's nothing special. It's just some fake plants I got at Dollar Tree that I think might work
Ooh,
on the
sounds
jelly
fun.
plants. So
Brittany, we're happy to be back together. That's, for sure. So
hi,
I think
Deborah.
I'm going to use my standard everyday stuffs because my brain does not have the ability to think real well. So
Well, I understand.
maybe we'll try this thing. Now we're going to have these out because we need those. We always need those things. Those are givens. Uh,
Uh, I was gonna get some of these chipboard things um, out to use because I never use them, and I thought, well, I'll just get some numbers out. That'll be fun to use.
yep.
But when I went in the house to do that, then I took them in there with me, and then Hannah was like, I really want a hamburger. So I was like, okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna go to Brahms and get you a hamburger. So
okay. Hi, Julie, and hi, eh,
Deborah,
Lisa. That's Deborah. Okay,
yeah,
because I don't think she's on my list.
maybe not. We may have added her
Deborah,
in
nice to see you, and
since your
hello, and
list.
yeah.
Hey,
Um,
Julie, glad you're here.
I'm glad you're both here.
An hour before you have to go to work. That's great.
Yay! The other
Well,
thing is, this is not going to work well. This screen is really bad. Oh, let's see. Can I? I can't pull it any closer. If I do, it'll fall off. Okay. Ugh, I cannot read chat. I'm just wondering if I can make chat bigger. Can I make chat bigger? Is there any way to make chat bigger? I'm gonna
I
have to
don't know.
call the guys and ask them if I can figure out how to make chat bigger.
I know the only way I mean, I make my, um, when I'm in um, YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
you can make things bigger, but I don't know
Yeah,
how to do it in StreamYard.
I don't know either.
Yeah, you're going to be on Tanya's list, Deborah.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Tanya's list. Of course, Lisa has a Lisa's list too, but she keeps losing it, so I keep having to send her mine.
Yep. Uh, I I had a Lisa's list. Now I have a Tanya's list. I'm going to have all these little bits coming out of these numbers
Oh, I
so
hate
that
those bits.
um, me too normally, but they might be fun to use because they're mostly ovals and
Ooh, now that might be fun. Yeah, see, I have a list. Next time that Jeff prints it for me, I'm gonna have to print it smaller though. Most
yeah.
of the time, the way it is though, where I stick it, I can read it from my chair. Um, but if it gets
Uh,
smaller, then I'm not sure I can read it from my chair.
yeah, I have to grab mine and pull it out and look at it.
Oh, and
I used to
Brittany
have it
texted
tacked
me.
up where it was, easy to read, but okay. Oh, those must have been sixes, and I thought they were nines.
Well, sixes and nines, all you have to do is turn them upside down, right?
Yeah, and it's not going to matter because they're just going to be everywhere anyway. But
Yeah.
I think that there's a few different fonts um,
Ooh.
in these
Okay.
nines.
This is
So.
this is definitely going to be one of those very messy days. I've already started.
She's already
It's
started being messy.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, I really want to get these numbers out. So
That's all right. I'm not sure I know how to jelly print anymore. It's been
I
so
bet you'll figure it
long.
out.
It's been so long.
Well, I'm not sure I've done it since you've been gone, but maybe I have. Well, we got 10 people watching and only like 3 in chat. So,
Well,
what's
that's all
going
right.
on,
Oh,
folks?
just FYI, help me remember to tell anybody who comes in who's doing Same Sex Wednesday that I sent another email today. There's been an update.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't
Okay.
think I got an email today.
Well, I sent it before lunch.
Hmm. I'm going to go look
So,
because I don't think I got it.
okay, well, then make sure because if you didn't, then I need to send it again.
Yeah. I just have the one from yesterday. Let me look in my
Hmm.
junk folder just in case.
That's weird because I was sure I sent it. Which, doesn't mean anything at all.
Yeah. Well,
Hi,
it hasn't
Sana.
come through.
Okay. I'll send it again after we get off. Because I have to go find the file to copy it. So
Oh, yeah. Hi, Sana. I'm so glad you're here. I'm getting numbers out to use, and so
oh, that's not too bad with the stuff behind it.
oh, I think it looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
See, you didn't forget.
Nope, guess not.
I think
Guess
it's
I
like riding a
remember.
bicycle.
Well, and this is one of those things that I made, and I do like this thing.
Oh, let me see that
It's
again.
it's like little bubbles.
Oh, yeah. Is that on the
Uh,
meat tray?
yeah, or vegetable tray. Yeah,
Yeah, vegetable tray.
yeah.
I guess we should call it that because when you say meat tray, people think, ew.
Yuck, yuck, yes. Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
call them meat trays just because I got mine from the butcher, but
Right.
um, there never was any meat on them.
Okay, let me see if I can get. It took me forever to get my camera back. Uh, to see how to do things with my camera.
Oh, yeah.
Focus. Okay. Autofocus should be turned off. Yes, it's totally different. Barbara's here too. I'm
Hi,
here. I'm
Barbara.
eating, bringing out my plate. And Lisa and Tanya, welcome home. Yay! And Barbara, I
Yay.
sent you an email, but Lisa didn't get hers. There's been a change to yesterday's email, so make sure you look for it later. Okay? And if you didn't get it, let me know. I'll have to message everybody else, make sure. Maria's address changed is what happened.
Hi, Janice. Glad you're here.
Tiny doesn't do meat trays because of the bug story. Yes, that's right. Uh-huh. Yes.
Oh, I guess I've forgotten the bug story.
Oh my gosh. We were living in Crestview. Brandon was tiny. Okay, and not tiny. He was in school. Must have been kindergarten because he was only in kindergarten there.
So he was young
And
then.
Yes, we were saving meat trays for school because, they wanted meat trays and I had scrubbed it and put it on the dish draining rack to let it dry, right? Now I had
Right?
scrubbed the sucker, scrubbed it. But in the middle of the night, I heard this horrendous noise. I was sure there was a rat in my kitchen. It was not a rat. It was a giant, what we call palmetto bugs. It was a giant
Oh,
roach
ooh,
this big, chewing
yes.
on the edge of that meat tray.
Oh
And
my
it made
goodness.
such a noise I heard it all the way to the other end of the house um in the bedroom.
Well,
So,
how did I miss that story?
oh,
Because I
I
think I'd
don't
have remembered that.
I would have thought so. Hi Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Glad you're here, hon.
Barbara got hers. Okay. Yeah. Thanks,
All right.
Barbara.
Well, I got to figure out why I didn't, because that's
Well, maybe I didn't send it. You never know. I maybe have just lost my mind or something, huh? But I really do like vegetable trays for making funny stamps. They're really cool.
okay. I got a multitude of numbers now,
There you go. That's what you needed. A
bunch of
multi.
different fonts and sizes.
Hi, Rebecca. I hope I haven't missed anybody coming in, but I'm really glad that everybody's here. If you're not aware, Lisa and I are not going to go back to Tuesday, Thursdays. We're going to swap Thursdays back and forth on our channels. So we'll be Thursday at 2 together, but each week we'll flip back and forth on which channel we are. So we're on Lisa's channel this week. We're going to do my channel next week. And we
Yeah.
have no clue what we're going to do yet. Just so y'all know.
Nope.
That's
We
just
need to
not,
talk about it, and we will, but we
yeah.
haven't yet.
Partially because I'm still trying to find my house and do all that stuff like that.
Yeah. And I'm giving you time to do that. So
Well, and today I spent an hour fixing Mom's towels. Well, that one came out pretty cool too. It's, definitely not
fixing her
finished.
towels. What does that mean?
Yes, they were fraying along the edges.
Oh, okay.
And she's finicky. She doesn't want different towels. She wants those towels. Um,
Okay.
this is what I printed off from that thing. So, print when you squish it on there, then you have something to print it on. That's always cool. And I'm pulsing, aren't I? Still. Yep, I went and fixed it, but it's not fixed.
I don't know if these are going to work very good or not, but I decided to give them a try. When I saw them at Dollar Tree, I thought, well, maybe those will work.
No, pulsing. They're cool looking.
Well, I took them off the stems. I got this one, which is what I've got on here, and then I got one that was ferns.
Ooh. Well, if they
So
work,
I
I may
just,
have to go because I like ferns on my plate. And
yeah, I think the ferns will work better than these. Anyway, we're going to,
okay, I turned everything automatic off, so we'll see if it's gonna stop. Nope. Blast. I can't believe how well that prints, Tanya. I'm going to have to become buddies with the butcher. There you go. I get we for some unknown reason they put a lot of vegetables in those real thick black trays here, especially like corn. Um,
we have one store that does that.
mm-hmm.
Look at this coming right through this.
Mm. Is that pattern paper tissue?
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect it to do that.
I'll show you another one, Deborah. This is, where's my old one? Just a minute. Let me find the old one because I've had it for, oh, probably as long as I've had my plate, which is 3 or 4 years. Wait a minute.
Well, it makes a weird leafy looking thing, but it certainly doesn't look like these leaves look.
Look.
My hands are beautimous.
Oh, well, I love it when it gets all over my hands. That's the best part. Don't you remember? Okay. Where's my thingamabob? Come here. Oh, I made a mess of these last time we did this, and I haven't cleaned up my mess yet. Okay. There we go. This one is the old one. Okay. I have had this one probably 3 or 4 years. It's the same foam stuff. I did put a doodad on the back of it, a little tape tag.
Yeah.
So let's see, what color do we want? Let's go for this one. And let's put some of this in it. Lisa's using her little fan again.
I am. I love my little fan.
I was somewhere and the Dollar Tree had those little purple fans. They were at the cash register.
Ah, cool. Hi, Teresa.
Hi,
I'm
Teresa.
sorry we missed you. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm really glad you're here. I'm sorry I missed you. They were at the cash register. You know how you check out stuff,
Right.
that place. And I can't tell you where it was because I don't remember all the places we went to the Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Well, I've looked for them again here, because I knew they were kind of flimsy, and I wanted to get a backup one, but I
Uh-huh.
never found them. But I was happy with the price of this one.
Yeah, I was
Um,
gonna say you found a pretty good one.
yeah. I don't know how this is going to look, but it looks kind of organic anyway, even though it doesn't really look like the leaves. But the leaves are a lot prettier now that they have the green paint on them.
Well, that's cool.
Not that I'm ever going to use them for anything except this, but
Thanks, Teresa. I'm glad I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sad we didn't get to go further on our trip. Mostly because I didn't get to see my kidlet. That
yeah,
made me
I'm sad
sad.
about that too. Now that mine lives so far away, I completely understand.
Yeah,
I thought I understood before, but not as good
yeah,
as I understand now.
yeah, and mine's older than yours is, but it's still, it was hard when I got to see him 4 or 5 times a year. Well, that background didn't do as well, but see how nice that pulls.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like it.
Oh, and like I said, this one is like 3 4 years old at least that I made this one. It's even got a broken point because I ran out of tray.
Yeah, I got a stamp, one of those big foam stamps that's of leaves, and I got it at the thrift store, and a dog had chewed off part of it. And when I took it up there and asked her how much it was, she was like, "You don't want that. Look at it." I said, "Oh, it's perfect for what I'm going to do with it." I said, "Real leaves are not perfect." She thought I'd lost my mind.
Hi,
Oh, I'm
Vanessa.
hearing something.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's gone now.
Okay. Um, Vanessa, the big thing is to just use a ballpoint pen. Like a big pen. I just draw into the foam with a big pen.
Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Letitia. I'm glad y'all
Hi,
are both here.
Leticia. Um, if you try to use something, to cut it, it doesn't work. It's just draw on it with a big pen, and I I love that thing. That is just one of my favorite tools. Okay. That green is just too dark. Let's do purple
I
instead.
don't know if this is going to work. I got a bottle here. I'm going to see what kind of marks it'll make.
Ooh, that
And the
sounds
jar
cool.
lid.
Ooh, that's a
So
cool
we're
jar.
going to
Oh,
try
for a
those.
candle? Is that jar lid for a candle?
I don't know if it's for a candle or to put a straw in, but it may be for a candle because it's got these openings.
It's got more openings, yeah.
Oh, I think it's my earpiece. Good night. Let me get out another one and put this one up.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, we don't want that because that'll give you a headache.
The noise, you have the noise too?
No, I did not hear anything.
Julie does, though. Julie
Oh,
hears it. There's a high pitched feedback. That's what I'm hearing.
huh.
You've got your headphones in, right?
Yeah, I've got a head. I've got it's in my ear.
Okay, well, I figured it was.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take mine out and see.
But I'm gonna pull this print. I don't want it to dry on there, and then I will shut my mic off and see what happens. I'll
Okay, I was
double
going to say it's definitely not my earphones because I hear it even worse now that I'm on the computer.
on the computer. Okay.
It's really bad, yeah.
Okay. I just need to make sure that maybe my mic is because I'm not hearing anything.
Talk again.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I
10,
think it may be
11.
your mic because it gets louder when you're talking.
Okay, let me pull this print and then I'll play with my mic. Ah, on my arm.
Uh-oh.
Teresa said she doesn't hear it and I'm not hearing it. So that's really weird.
Yeah, everybody else is hearing it though.
Yeah. So
Well, it's like
ooh,
having tendonitis.
okay, this one's my favorite so far. Yep, yep. Oh, I like that one. I'm happy.
But if you don't have your mic, then what? Um,
Well, I might need to change mics. Let me see what mic is on. So I'm going to shut everything down just a second and I'll be back.
okay. Well, I still hear it. Oh. Well, if you twist it, that works really good.
Okay, so it's gone when I mute. I'm just wondering if it's this fan over here, although that's not that loud. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Do you still hear it now?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
it's
still
not.
hear it.
It's not the fan. Ay, ay, ay.
Hi, Lala. Good to see you. Thanks. They're pretty fun flowers to make. All you need is a Aquafina water bottle and a little twisting action. I don't know how to check and see if it's, well, now it's gone.
Okay, can you hear me again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, I don't hear it.
So far, you don't hear it.
Nope.
Okay. Well, let me know if it comes back.
Alrighty.
Okay. Hi, Lala. And anybody else I missed? I have volume on laptop full blast and barely hear you all talking, but no squeaky. My phone is squeaking away like crazy. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if it's gone or not. I'm back on the camera audio, so if it's gone, if it's, I have no idea. Don't ask me.
Okay. I'm going to put my headphones back in and
Okay. Well, because it's not your headphones.
right. Okay. Is it connecting? Yes. Okay. I now hear it.
Now you hear it again?
No, I now
Oh,
hear it.
now you can hear me. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Deborah says the laptop's normal now. So,
Okay. Well, that's what we need.
put a little
Technology.
tape on these.
That's the thing, Julie, is that you never know what it's gonna do. Oh, a dead bottle. That one is time for
For the
standing
water.
upright. Add some water. Make some squashy papers. That's what I'm painting on is squashy papers. These these are where I add the water. Oh my goodness.
Boy, that's flashing out. Woo.
Okay, and I have turned the autofocus off.
Well, I know when mine does that, I have to turn it on and then turn it back off.
Mm-hmm. It has gotten to be a
There you
problem.
go.
Okay, now I'm going to turn it back off. Okay.
So far, so good.
Like the self-serves at work. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You getting new self-serves today? I know a lot of people don't like to do their own checking out of groceries, but I like it.
Well, here's the thing. I don't work for them. I really think that they should provide a cashier.
Uh,
That's how I feel about it. It's just,
well, I
um,
know, in our store, they stopped having as many cashiers when they started having all those people running around grabbing your groceries for you so you can just drive up and get it.
yeah.
They've just kind of
Hmm.
switched what they've got people doing. But I love it too, Vanessa. I got it at Amazon. It was $6.99 plus tax, so $7.57 I think is what I paid for it, and it's got a USB charger. Anyway, I of course I don't buy a big basket full of groceries either,
Yeah.
but I prefer to sack my own groceries. Then I can put what I want with what I want and what bags I want, and not have to say, please do this in the order I've got them laid out here, because they just
Oh,
throw stuff in.
yeah. Yeah. Um, well, for one, okay, the exposure is really bad.
Woo!
That's that is ridiculous. I've never had this much trouble with this camera until I lost my software.
Yeah.
And-
Now
Yeah,
you've
and
got
see my
stripes.
yeah, not only that doesn't surprise me because you sometimes
But
what you
you're in
call it
focus
do
and
the
you're not flashed out, so we're happy.
yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave it alone now. So, but when I lost that software, it everything changed. We have
Well, I'm glad they have it. I'm glad they have food delivery. I'm glad they have where you can just drive up and pick it up, because I
yeah.
know some people who really need that. Um, but and for some people it's convenience, and for some people it's I don't want to walk the store. But um,
For me,
but I
it's I
like
hate
to
to
look
go
at
into
things and
Walmart.
pick and choose. So I like to go in and do it,
Yeah.
and I'm picky about how my groceries are bagged. So I'm happy to bag them myself.
Ooh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it when I have the underpainting of the washed out paint, the big blobs, because it
Yeah.
always gives me that like second layer thing. And of course, this one needs some stamping done on it and some other things. But
Vanessa
okay,
says
since
she feels what you're feeling. She got a new computer. Now she can't flip her camera.
oh, Vanessa, I had everything worked out and it was working okay before I left. And then when I came back and plugged the camera in and turned the last was it Sunday that I streamed? I streamed
Yeah.
Sunday for an hour and somehow right at the beginning it ate my camera software. So I had no camera software to work with. So it was one of those oh great things.
Have you been able
Um,
to re-download the software?
I did, and I can't make it stop pulsing, and I'm having trouble with it. So I don't know. I'll have
Huh.
to try again.
Yeah. Well, I'm not looking forward to whenever the day is when I have to get a new computer.
Well, you know what I've done to hopefully tide me over is I paid a fortune to have mine worked on, but then I'm using mom's old computer here
Yeah.
um, because mine is so iffy. I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. It's just it's not happy, and I'm afraid it's gonna go anytime. So okay, favorite tool.
Windows 11 is crazy, Vanessa says. Well, I don't have it, but when they stop supporting Windows 10, I'll be in trouble because my computer will not upgrade to Windows 11.
That's mine. Mine won't either.
And so Hannah's will, I think, and Ethan's will, because his is really new. But but mine is like from 2016, 2015, 2016. So it's it'll do the Windows 10 updates, but it won't update to Windows 11.
Yeah, that's kind of how mine is. Um, and of course, mom's was a Windows 8, and so I took it in, and the guys turned it into a Windows 10 for me. But it does have some glitches because of that.
Yeah.
So,
Vanessa says Windows 11 will drive you nuts. Well,
well,
I always like to, and this is, of course, always been our policy. uh, Try to wait till they fix the glitches before I buy something new.
yeah, yeah,
So don't get it on the first rung, you know.
yeah.
Of course, sometimes you have no choice. You have to
Well,
get a new
and
computer, and that's what's on there, you know.
yeah, and Windows 8 was, oh, but mom killed two computers the same day. I had set up two different computers for her, and I was managing them from South Dakota. And somehow or another, she managed to kill two computers the same day. I had to call for backup. My brother-in-law went over there, and he said, "Yep, she killed them both." It's like, oh my goodness. So I had to order this for her. I had to have it sent to me. I had to get it all set up for her. Then I had to ship it to her, which worked. I mean, and she used it for a long time, but it's getting to the point where she doesn't remember what she's doing with it, and it just makes me crazy. So I just told her I couldn't handle it anymore. Oh, 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 this one's beautiful. I'm in love. Can you
Love
see
it,
it?
love it.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
there's little circles underneath it where I stamped, and then there's
Uh huh.
yep, yep, yep.
I
I love
love
it.
it.
Uh-huh. Vanessa, my last laptop lasted 12 years.
Oh dear.
And then this
I've got
one,
to mute. Sorry.
that's okay. This one, it's only a couple years old, and it's already causing me trouble. Yeah, I lost my Photoshop when I changed computers too, Barbara, and I do miss it, but I've found other ways around it, so it hasn't been bothering me. Thank you, Deborah. Um, Vanessa, I put very little on it, but I use it a lot. So I'm on the internet, and Chrome takes a tremendous amount of uh, what do you call that stuff? Memory. Chrome is a it's a hog. It's a RAM hog. Um, and the guys that have worked on my computer for me say I have plenty of room for it, but it can be very ornery. Hi, Denise. Thank you. It's good to be back. It's kind of been a little crazy. We got back, and Mom's assisted living center had a tea party on Friday, so that kind of took up our afternoon that day. And I did 6 loads of laundry on Thursday, which kind of took up that day. Um, we had, the reason it took 6 loads of laundry, Barbara says that, did I have that many clothes? But it was the bed clothes, because we had the bed with blankets under us and blankets over us, because we left in the cold. So then we were in the desert with all that mess with the dust. And so it was it was one of those things where I was real pleased to wash all those bedclothes because they were dusty. So it
This is
took a
the
lot
first
of.
time I've ever tried to print on onion skin paper, but I thought it would be fun to try it. So
Oh, really? I thought you'd tried that before.
no, I don't know why I
Yes.
haven't, but
I don't know
I'll let it
either.
sit a little bit longer.
Let's put this on here.
I was pulling out paper and saw it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, let's try that." Hi, Denise. I'm so glad you're here. Sorry, I was talking on the phone when you came in, but I'm glad you're here.
Is that a piece of cardboard? Vanessa, are you talking about my little tool? No, it is not a piece of cardboard. Just 1 second. Let me pull these off. And, ooh, it's pretty on the plain white paper.
It sure is. You may have to do some plain white ones.
Yeah. I might have to. Uh-huh. Oh, but it's pretty on this one.
You can't see the flowers real good, but it's pretty.
Ooh, it is. I like the texture of the paper. Hi, Sharon.
Hi,
Uh,
Sharon. I'm
I
glad
like
you're
how it
here.
came out on with the stuff behind it too. So, um, okay, was it? I lost who asked me the question. My brain lost who asked me this question. Like go up here and find out. It was.
Well, I like that onion skin paper. I
It's
thought
Vanessa.
that it might curl on me, but
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't. So that makes me happy.
Okay, Vanessa. This is it's a tile grout um doodad. Um, it's a notch spreader, is what it's called. Notch spreader. Um, it has 1/4 inch ones, 1/8 inch ones, 1/16 inch ones, and these are 1/4. These are just not as deep. This 1/4 inch one is a 1/4 inch across and a 1/4 inch deep. This one is 1/4 inch across and not so deep. So these two are the same when I draw them on the plate. Um, got it at a weird little strange little hardware store in this town. I think Miss Lisa has one now because I found another one. Didn't I send you one?
You did send me one, and I put it up somewhere safe.
Oh no, you put it up somewhere safe?
I think I found it
Okay,
from the
Vanessa
somewhere
just
safe, and now it's in this drawer. I hope, but it might be out in that box in the garage. I'm not sure because I put some stuff out there when the sprinkler system guys came, and they're coming back, so I haven't brought it back in yet. And so a lot of my jelly printing stuff's out there.
okay, Vanessa just found a link for it, I think.
Ooh, I can't believe it. Let her put that link in. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's one long link.
I know. I would have thought YouTube would stop it. I'm glad they didn't, but
Maybe because we're in
StreamYard,
StreamYard.
maybe so.
Anyways, it's pretty dirty right now, but sometimes I soak it when I soak my brayers and clean it up a little bit. But it's one of my favorite tools because it does really cool stuff.
That reminded me I had this piece of cardboard I was gonna
Do something with.
use. Yeah,
Oh,
while I'm
okay.
letting this paint dry here to add another layer, I'm working on this to make something fun.
Okay. Now the last time I looked them up online, you had to buy a whole bunch of them. So that was okay. Well, I guess that one is maybe empty. Oh, you guys, did you see my post yesterday?
Of Jeff with the goat?
Yes, we had a goat. It was the other day.
It was adorable. Hannah made me, she said, send me that picture. I want that picture. That's an adorable picture.
Yes, it was so precious. Oh, it's not on my phone.
Oh,
Hmm, that's weird. Oh, because he sent it to me via email. So I'll show you another fun picture of Jeffrey because look what he got for me.
what is it?
Wood for my greenhouse.
Well, I knew it was wood, but I didn't know if it was, you know, is it just wood that you're going to make a greenhouse out of, or is it a kit, or?
No, our a very, 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 very special sweet friend's husband saved it for us. And he's been saving it the whole time we've been gone. So that was a really big deal for him to do that. That was very sweet of him. Um, yeah,
I,
Julie, it's on my personal page. It's not in the group. It's on my personal page. But the other day we had a visitor. I was in here working, and Jeff comes to the door and he said, "Can you come outside for a minute?" I said, "Sure." And he said, "Well, come here." And I said, "What's going on?" And he said, well, I thought there was this weird bird sound outside. And I said, "Okay, weird bird sound." You know, he said, "I couldn't figure out what kind of bird it was." And I walked out on the back porch, and here is this baby goat. Well, apparently it's not a baby. Apparently it's a,
pygmy
a
or?
pygmy goat of some kind. But it's on the back porch. Then it decided to get into my garden. Tried to eat my um, tomatoes.
Yeah, they're not quite as cute once they start eating your tomatoes.
No, no, no. I'm like, Jeff, that thing has to leave the yard. I don't want it in the yard.
Take
We
it
had to
home.
call.
Take it home.
Yeah, we didn't know who it was, whose it belonged to, so um, we had to call animal control. Next door neighbor came over. She's oh, you can't let animal control take it. I'm sorry. Are you taking it home with you? Because it's not going to stay in my yard. So we call animal control, and she gets hold of the livestock guy, and he's going to take it, which means that it has a place to run around, all that kind of stuff. Won't have to stay in a cage. Ooh, that one's pretty too. And
Oh, I love that one.
uh-huh. So the animal control gal comes and she puts it in the truck, and she's going to take the livestock guy. Well, a few hours later, the owner comes around asking if we've seen it. Yeah, we've seen it. Animal control's got it. So animal control brought it back to her. 4 hours later, it's running down the street and in the yard again. Thank you, Sharon. And then it runs out. We live on we're 2 houses off of a very busy street, and it's headed for the very busy street. Even worse, it heads that way up the very busy street to the divided 4 lane that has 6 turning lanes on it at the corner.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. So, and Jeff has gone around the corner to try to get the owner to come and get it. Well, it just so happened that the other neighbor was out, and I saw her from my desk go up Kim Strand towards 9 Mile. She's got her fancy BMW convertible. She stops traffic, gets the goat, takes it home, puts it in her yard. The lady didn't even come looking for it till the next day.
I think that lady doesn't deserve to have that cute little goat.
She doesn't. And Jeff told her that if it runs again, we'll call animal control, because I don't think they're supposed to have goats in this neighborhood. We can have chickens, but I don't think we can have goats. I'm going to do that one again and print it on plain white paper because that was pretty. Mhm. But yeah, it's like, okay, if you can't take care of it. Her comment was, okay, they have a standard like 4 foot chain link fence, just like we do around part of our yard. Part of her yard has blind board, part of it has chain link. She said, I didn't know goats could climb fences. My brother-in-law has a 12-foot fence to keep the goat in. It would go up the tree and out on a limb to get over his fence. It's like, no, goats can do whatever they please.
Yes, they do. They're very stubborn and they're smart.
They're very smart. Mm-hmm.
And they can just look around and figure out how to get out.
Yep. I'm like, okay, uh-huh. Oh, this is the one that doesn't have anything in it. Come on. Uh-huh. Oh,
You
paint
don't want
blobby.
that.
No. You know, I can tell how much there's a ton of paint in this one. I can
It's
tell
just
it.
thick.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you just put a barely tiny bit of water, enough to shake it up and get it thinned out a little bit, it would work better.
Yeah, it's almost empty. I'll just keep pounding on it until it's empty.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just. But I really liked the brown, green, earthy thing that one did.
I
Orange
like
and
that
lime
too.
green. Orange and lime green mixed together. It's funny that you would expect gross, but I really like that color combination. Ooh, pretty.
I like it. I'm not that big on pink, but I still like it.
Julie said she's been doing some really good, really great prints lately too. So,
Yay. Oh, okay. Hmm.
plain white paper. I need a plain white paper. Uh.
I really want to pull up some of this stuff. It's like not coming up.
Uh-oh,
Thank
not
you,
good.
Vanessa. Thank you, Deborah.
Yeah, I have days like it when it does that, and I don't know exactly what causes it.
I don't know either.
Uh-oh. Got paint on the backside.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, but that came up good.
Oh, y'all, I just splattered paint.
Uh-oh.
And that's just the kind of day I've had. I got, I got up and I was going to take a shower and I dropped my shampoo and it splattered and got shampoo all over the shower. And then I I decided that I really wanted a milkshake. And I shouldn't drink milkshakes, but Chick-fil-A has good ice cream and they only make little milkshakes. They don't make big ones, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'll just get one of those little milkshakes and maybe that'll, take care of my sweet tooth um and so I went ahead and got the milkshake and I came home and I set it on top of my table that I use on my when I'm in my recliner.
Mm-hmm.
And then I knocked the little table and it fell over and spilled. And it was like I mean, you couldn't even see the space between my computer and the milkshake.
Oh
But it didn't
no.
get on my computer, praise the Lord. But I really expected it to. Anyway, it got all over the place. It was on the floor. It was everywhere. It was very
Oh,
frustrating.
that's not good.
No, it wasn't good.
Oh, I hate that when that happens.
And so I didn't even get to drink that milkshake.
Oh,
I
and then
mean,
you had to
the
go get
whole
Hannah a
thing.
hamburger.
Well, this was after I got Hannah the hamburger. This is when I came home
Oh,
after taking her to work. I stopped and got me some
the
Chick-fil-A
milkshake.
and got a milkshake while I was
Okay.
there. And luckily, it didn't get on my chicken. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh, those days are not fun. They're not fun. That's kind of pretty though for paint
Ooh, that is
run.
pretty. Uh-huh. I like that. Okay, I have to put this piece up somewhere because it's a little wet.
This is prettier in person than it is on the camera, but there's
Uh,
a lot more. I don't know
I
if you
can
can see.
tell.
There's like orange. There's all kind of colors in there.
Ooh, that is pretty. Is that the pickup print you've been trying to do?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Well, you know what? Don't worry about it. Just go for the next one and see what happens.
That's what I'm gonna do now because I've
Ooh, but this came. Oh, this came. Ooh,
ooh
ooh.
she says. Oh, I love it.
Uh-huh. I just I had so much of the orange and lime green and whatever that is, bronze or copper or whatever color that is supposed to be. What color is that supposed to be? Good Lord, it doesn't say.
Maybe antique copper.
Antique copper. Yeah, antique copper. That's what this is supposed to be. And it's so dark and it's kind of gloopy, but it came out. And then I was like, okay, I got to pull that off of there because it was too gloopy. So I
Gloopy.
just used goopy, yep, gloopy, gloopy, ooey gooey. So I just used some turquoise and I like that one. Yep, yep, yep. Some days we use tape or do another cleanup. Yeah, sometimes it's better just to not worry about it. Just keep going because you see this stuff right here.
It's been there
Believe it
for.
or well, it's chalk. I have pulled
Ah,
prints and pulled prints and pulled prints. It's not coming up,
is it?
but it
I mean,
doesn't.
do you see it on your prints?
No, it does not come off on my prints. It's just colored the gel. Now, understand my plate's old, but even when I clean it and then mineral oil it, it's not coming off. So that's fine with me as long as it doesn't come up. Okay, this really weird purple. Let's see.
Oops.
And what? We need some baby blue. Yeah, some baby blue maybe. Do I have any baby blue? Oh, that baby blue's not open. How about some pale green? Oh, that is not open. Okay, I guess we got to open one. I've been trying to use up some of the things that I've been using for a long time as the deal. Let's use this odd little green because it is open and it's lighter than the lime I've got out. And we'll just use it instead. That's going to be really cool, Lisa.
I think it will. If I can get these on there before the paint dries.
Yeah. Okay, now that's kind of weird. That might not be. There. Okay. I got a clean car. It has all its fluids checked. It's
Yay.
got its tires all pumped up. Did I tell you I'm going shopping with Picola tomorrow?
No,
Yes, I'm going shopping with Picola tomorrow.
that will be wonderful. Where are y'all gonna go? Just thrift stores or?
Yeah, probably. Unless she has some new idea of any place good to go. But thrift stores probably. And probably over here because she said that she has not had any luck in the. She lives that way from me in towards Milton. So. Ooh, well now that's kind of pretty on plain white paper. Don't know what it's gonna do on my. It's kind of an odd gray green with pink and green accents. And of course, it's picking up the grunge, which is the thing I like most.
Of course.
Yep. Hello, Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline. We're glad you're here. The forever lovely Jacqueline. I like that.
And I'm glad everybody's here. I just hope we've said hello to everybody. And if not,
Me too.
hello and welcome. I'm so glad to be back and playing with my friend Lisa.
I'm so glad you're back and playing too. Okay.
Jeff made a comment about Alaska this morning, so he's seriously thinking about it.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'm trying not to be. I'm just going to be happy for you instead of being jealous, but I'm a little jealous.
Well, I'm sure it will be real different to go with a group over going the way we went last time.
Yeah.
And of course, we had a 4-year-old. The way, hi Kay, welcome. We had a 4-year. Oh, that is cool. That's really cool, Lisa. We had a 4-year-old the last time we went, so we saw different stuff too.
Yeah. And it'll be easier because you won't have to worry so much about the 4-year-old and what you're going to feed them and
Right. Yes, because
all of that.
that was very involved back then.
Yes, I remember you talking about that.
What color? I want some more orange, and this one maybe just too.
I have some pretty numbers too.
Yeah, they're all pretty painty.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love the outline that's doing.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. The next print's going to look really nice.
Okay, now it's ready for water, I think. Okay.
I'm trying to set these over to the side without them touching each other so they can dry and not stick to each other, hopefully.
Ha 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 ha.
And having the paint on them will make them a little bit, sturdier for next time. So
Yeah.
But they've also got kind of the pattern in them is showing up on the
Ooh,
plate,
that's
which is
cool. Yeah.
Yep.
That's my favorite thing about the jelly plate is whatever was down before and that little bits coming off and picking up on the next print and what it will do to the next print. And
gotta turn my air conditioner on.
I had to get back up and go turn the fan back on that I had turned off. So,
well, I had for several weeks I have not had my air conditioner on out here. Of course, I haven't been out here a lot. I just have to be honest. Because the filter needed to be cleaned, and I was afraid if I left it running, it might do bad things.
Oh, uh-huh. Yep.
And I couldn't get to the filter because there was so much junk in my way. So today I moved all the junk so I could get to the filter and clean it. Okay, let me show you. Where did I put them? Here we go. I got them at the thrift store, but it's grunge board and it's a Tim Holtz thing, but it's an old thing from 2007. So I don't know if they even do these anymore. You might could find them
Ooh.
on eBay, but I found them at the thrift store. But they come in. Let me open this and show you. It's not easy to open.
Ooh, yep, I like this one.
Oh, that's pretty. Good grief. It's really, really.
And you know, if the circles make me happy, they just make me happy.
And it's called Harlequin Digits and Punctuation, 171 pieces. But
yeah, because that's a different font than a lot of things.
They're in these, things where there's a whole bunch of different ones. Let me pull one out and you can see maybe better.
Well,
So
you know, when you get
done
punching those, when you get done punching those out, they'll be cool stencils.
Yeah, they will. That'll be fun to use too. But when they get out and dry, they're like chipboard. But in this thing, it keeps them soft. And I forgot to put the paper back in it, so. But one thing I liked about it is they have several different fonts of each number, which I think is really cool. But I don't know what they really cost, but I paid $2.99 for them at the thrift store. 9 complete fonts, it says, for each number.
Were the chipboard things that I found in Tuesday's haul, or do you have to wait till tonight to see what I found?
I saw the first haul video you did, but I haven't seen this. Have you done a second one yet?
Yeah, it'll be on tonight after we get off. I can't remember when the chipboard things were in, but I
don't remember chipboard things being in there, but that doesn't mean they weren't.
Yeah, I got a whole bag full. I got a whole bag full, but mine are just tiny, so not near as fun as those. Oh, this needs to be more white.
Well, I'm just glad I thought to get these out because I've had them sitting in my stash for 3 years, probably at least. And I keep forgetting to use them.
Mm-hmm.
The only other time I used them is when we were playing with those embossing powders.
And
I put embossing powders on some of them. And let me see if I can find those. That one turned out really cool.
Because those are cool when we did that. That was very cool. Uh-oh. Slimy.
Because I have them right here. Is that this? No, that's a different. I thought I had them. So I must have put the numbers somewhere separate from these things. But this was when I did my rusty faux rust.
Oh, mm-hmm.
These are some of these. And they turned out really cool. I have a video on that faux rust. But
they were a Tim Holtz one, Vanessa. She said, what is the name? And
it's the name of it is, let's see if I can put it up here. Harlequin Digits and Punctuation. That's the name of it.
Ooh, that one.
But it's a Tim Holtz ideology
thing.
Grunge board thing. And that is all I know about it.
Well, I have to tell you that I'm going to have to do a 3-part haul because after the second one, I knew there was a few things that I didn't have. So I started looking again and started, putting stuff away some more. And I have another pile sitting on the dining room table. Look,
Yay!
I didn't tell you about the big things that I got. Um, Although I'll probably tell you again, but I'm going to tell you now. I got myself. Okay, I have an Excalibur dehydrator. It's 5 trays. I use it a lot in the wintertime when I like this one. You guys,
Oh,
can you?
that's pretty.
Yeah, it came out good. I liked it. Um, I use it a lot when I'm doing lemons.
Right.
Okay. So, but I can only put 3 trays in when I do lemons because the trays are close together. We were in Florence, Alabama. Thank you, Barbara. And we went in I don't remember which store it was, one of the thrift stores. And I walk in the back, and for $8, they had a 9-tray Excalibur.
Oh, you lucky dog.
$8. I said, "Can I please plug this in?" And he said, "I promise it works." I said, "Yeah, I know it turns on, but does it heat up?" It doesn't really matter because with Excaliburs, you can buy parts.
Right.
So if I need a new motor, I can get a new motor. But $8, 9 trays. It's dirty. It's dusty. It's not like it's got food in it. It's like somebody left it on the shelf. It's dusty,
Yeah.
so it's going to need to be cleaned. And all the trays, all the plastic nets are there. Uh, it works just fine. It's dusty and dirty. Going to have to be cleaned. I paid $8, and its new one is $319.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, I got a
That's
deal.
wonderful. You
I was
did,
like,
for
"Oh
sure.
boy, oh boy, I'm so happy." Is it a dehydrator? Yes, a dehydrator. Barbara,
Okay.
it's
I don't know if I said hi to you, but I'm glad you're here.
I hope I said hi. Hi, Kay. Um, Barbara said, "Eek." Yeah, eek. It was. I was like, the girl, when I asked her if that $8 was the price, she said yes. She says, "What is that thing?" I'm like, "Oh, thank heavens they don't look everything up on the internet."
Yes.
Because, you know, I mean,
They'd
it
have had
could be
150 at least on it if they did.
right. And at least the thing of it is that if it doesn't heat up, I haven't spent so much money that I can't. Oh my gosh, Lisa, please make yourself big so I can see that. Um,
Okay.
I- if I have to order motor and stuff like that, um, I haven't spent so much money that I can't afford to do that. So, oh, that is spectacular.
Just a little bit of copper behind all that blue grunginess.
That is just yummy.
I'm happy, happy, happy. May have to do it again.
Yes, I think you have to do it again because you have to send me that small piece of that.
Okay. I'll stick it in my stack.
Okay. Um, every once in a while, guys, I tell her, she tells me which piece she has to have, and I tell her what piece I have to have.
That's right.
Hmm. Anyway, so that was a big thing that I also bought jars. It's like Jeff's going, "What are we doing here, Tanya?" I'm like, "Okay, honey." We were in Benson,
Well,
Arizona. We what?
I was just going to say, when he asks those questions, just say cacti.
That is not the cacti is no big deal. The the uh the rocks that we had to go buy a tub for, we had to buy an extra tub for rocks, guys. I kept saying I am going to get a copy of the long trailer for you, Jeff. So, but if you guys can see, just a minute, This we brought the whole back end of the Jeep was filled with cacti. Let me put it. Let me. Of course, it doesn't focus when I want it to. But then they bloomed. See, there's one. It's
Oh,
starting to
cool.
bloom. Look here. They bloomed in the back end of the Jeep. There
Oh,
was
that gave
blooms
Hannah a
everywhere.
real chuckle. She's like, why, when you live in Florida and you could literally grow anything else, why would you buy cacti?
Why would you buy cactus? And yeah. Why would you buy cactus?
It was
Don't
funny.
ask me. The boy, I don't know. He has his thing.
I said, well, cactus are fun and they're pretty. And she
Okay,
goes,
but bye,
they're
Vanessa.
pokey.
Yeah, they're pokey. And not only that, Jeffrey apparently, in the course of digging, because at one point he was helping our friend who was doing some changes to her landscape, and that's we got a couple of things from her for that way. Um, okay, so and then he's putting them in and taking them out of the Jeep and stuff like that. So he apparently got them in his clothing, put his clothing in the laundry, and guess whose socks they ended up in?
Oh, dear.
Yes, I was like really grumpy that day because I was not happy with him. But yeah, he has always liked cactus. We actually have some cactus that came from the LBJ Ranch when Jeffrey worked the uh, um, for the library and used to go out there and do things for Lady Bird Johnson. And he was admiring, and she said, "Well, just get a spoon and dig yourself some out."
Well, that was nice of her.
Oh, she was an amazing lady. I don't know about her politics, but I do know that she was a very gracious woman, and uh, she was, older when I knew her, and she might not have remembered my name, but she remembered that I was Jeff's wife at a Christmas dinner when I had met her once, that kind
Yeah.
of thing. And the number of people that woman must have met and had to talk to in the course of a month to remember that I even had met her before, that was just amazing to me. They were so cute together.
We
Deborah,
do feel
yes.
kind of like sisters, don't we, Tanya?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. She's my sister by another mother for sure.
Yeah. I tell you, I thank the Lord that we stumbled upon each other on the internet.
Yeah. That was the best fun. This one's really cool. I like this one.
Oh, it's pretty.
Not really my colors, but I do like it.
I like that you've got some circles that are hidden by, they've got color completely under them and some that have white under them.
Mm-hmm. Well,
The
that's
white
why I
space
like.
in there looks really good.
Yeah, that's why I like these papers with this
Oh, bye,
watered
Vanessa.
down watered down watered down paint on it. I love working with it.
This time I can't see if I've gone all around the numbers or not, like I could the
Oh,
first time. So I'm just kind of hoping
I was
it's
hoping the
still going
tea
to be
fairy
good,
would
even
come.
if it's not as good.
The tea fairy hasn't come in for the day yet, so
Oh,
might have to go get my own tea, which is, I
oh
don't know if
my
I can do
goodness.
that. Don't know how to. I'm not sure I know how.
Trust me, you can do it.
You think? Okay. If
Yes,
you
I
tell
have
me I
faith.
can,
I
you
have
tell me
faith
I
in you.
can, I'll do my best. And I'm going to wait a few minutes because, he might, he might show.
Well, just don't wait so long you expire.
Oh, no, I won't expire. Yeah. Oh, no, oh.
Well, I always fix one of these full, 44 ounce, full of tea before I come out here. So usually it'll last me through a stream without any
Well,
trouble.
this one is, I don't know, it's not 44, but it's
It's
probably
pretty big.
24 or so. And it was full, but, for some reason, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I'll have to do a few more layers before it'll really look like something, I think. But
Mm-hmm.
if I had done something besides the copper, it might have. And I didn't, I couldn't go around them as good as I did
Oh,
the first time
mm-hmm.
because I couldn't see.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna take this
Just put one
and
foot
get
in front
some.
of the other and I can do it. I don't think Deborah knows about the tea fairy though. The tea fairy. Oh, that's something else I almost bought. I'll tell you. I have to tell Deborah about the tea fairy. The tea fairy comes and he gets me tea, and he brings me snacks, and he finishes my words, but I can't remember what the words are.
He vacuums the house.
He vacuums the house. He does the dishes. Oh, and I got way too much paint on there.
And on top
Way
of
too much.
all that, he's also Santa Claus.
That's right. So,
I mean,
so
you
I
just
have
can't
both.
get
Yeah, I
better
get to
tooth fairy
live
than
with
that.
Tea Fairy and with Santa Claus while we were in. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was while we were in. Well, I think we were in Muscle Shoals when I found it, but Muscle Shoals and Florence are right together in Alabama.
Yeah.
They had a tea fairy dress. Oh man, it was definitely a tea fairy dress. But Jeff said he didn't think I needed it. I said, well, if you would put it on, I know the girls would have a hysterical amount of fun with that. And he said, yeah, he knew that they would, but he just didn't think that it was his style. It was all of that ballerina tulle. It had a fancy jeweled bodice. It was yummy kind of thing. It was very interesting. And the girl said, well, I had a set of fairy wings to go with it, but someone bought just the wings. I'm like, oh, they ruined the whole thing when they
Yeah.
did that.
Well, luckily, he manages to
Uh,
be a pretty good tea fairy without wings.
without wings. Deborah says she has one of those. Yay! Someone else with a tea fairy. Um, he asked at the pizza place the other night if he would have to shave his beard if he went to work for them. They said he didn't have to shave it, but he'd probably have to cut it. And he said, well, I guess I can't go to work for you then because, that'd ruin my Santa gig. So
Yeah.
he did trim about 4 inches before we left on our trip, but he's wearing it in a ponytail to work outside. So,
Oh, I'd love a picture of that.
well, he's got a ponytail down the back of his head and the ponytail down the front of his face. Okay, my tea fairy drives a school bus, and the kids call him Santa Claus at Christmas when he wears his hat. There's a Santa beard also. Um, Deborah, mine has actually been to Santa Claus school, and he's there's difference between licensed and certified, and Jeff is certified. He doesn't do it for a big gain, so he doesn't have to be licensed. He does it for charities, mostly senior citizens and the nursing homes. And we have a group here called ARC, which is, I like this one. which is what do I want to say? Mentally challenged adults. And that's one of the things I have to do while I'm home the next couple of months. That's on my big time important agenda, is to make him a new suit. He wants a traditional kind of old world Santa suit. So okay, that's got to dry.
I did not mean to put that color on there.
Yep, Deborah, I think so. He's a good guy. I'm lucky. I've had him long time.
Okay, this is, I don't know. I didn't
He's
mean to.
building me a greenhouse too when we aren't home enough to need a greenhouse. Pacola's husband told him the other day, and because Jeff told him he was building a greenhouse, that he goes, "Why are you building a greenhouse when you're never home?" Like, well, probably to keep cactus in.
There you go.
That's why I get a greenhouse, so I can keep its cactus. Too funny. Because you can't let cactus. That's the thing here. It's hard to grow cactus because they get too wet, Lisa.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun when it pulls it up.
Fan.
Yeah, my little fan. This is my Dollar Tree.
When mine bit the dust.
Yeah. Well, mine has started where it doesn't want to spin at the beginning, and the other day I had to stick my ink pen in there to make it start spinning, but it spun as soon as I did it. So
yeah,
I don't know
what. You might ought to buy one of these and have it sitting in the wings.
Yeah.
Waiting.
I might need to.
Otherwise, you have to wait 3 days for it to get there.
3 whole days? Oh no!
I know. We are
Well,
spoiled.
before we had fans, we just waited it out.
This is what we did.
Yes. Well, I do have a hair dryer that has a cold setting on it too.
Yeah, I do too.
But that that would mean I'd have to
hold.
I'd have to get up and go get it. At least I think I have a hair dryer. I don't know if I used one in so long. Oh, too funny.
Oh.
Let me see. Ooh, that's yummy, Lisa.
I like that.
You could put that on a cover of a journal.
That is true.
That would make a really nice cover for a journal.
I really like it.
Okay.
And it picked up, you'll notice, whereas that other paper left some.
Yeah. Which paper is that? That coated paper?
No, it's just regular old copy paper.
Okay.
But the paper that left some was that onion skin paper.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can pick up the rest. It just doesn't soak, stuff doesn't soak into it as much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it picked up a little more, but not much. That's okay. Okay. I want to do the
Where's my favorite purple? Nope, that's not it. I may not have any left. It's really far down there. Oh, it might not have anything left in it. No, that's not the eggplanty one, I don't think. Oh well, that's fine. Oops,
thanks, Deborah. Fancy smancy.
This is the eggplanty one. And it got all over me.
I still have not gotten me some of that. the one time I went out to Joanne's to look for it, they didn't
Mm-hmm.
have it. And then I just haven't been out to Joanne since.
I'm sure other companies have one that's like it because it's just very eggplanty.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
I think this is going to be a plain white paper pull. I think that's what it needs to be. Guess what?
What?
The tea fairy came in the house.
Oh, you waited long enough.
Uh-huh. I did. Oh dear, you're okay. Well, he doesn't know if he has enough strength to walk this far.
Oh no.
Just 1 second. I got a mess on my hand. There we go. Thank you, sweetie. He's been working really, really hard getting stuff sorted out. I've been getting as much as I can done in the garden, and oh, that didn't come out so great. So we'll see if I may just, that may not be as pretty as I thought. We'll see. Nice, Lisa. Fancy schmancy. Oh, well, maybe okay. This paper is better. Yeah. I'm happy.
She's happy.
Yeah, see?
She's happy.
Yep. I like turquoise and purple together. And it's picking up all kinds of little grungy stuffs off my plate. All in there. There's some really pretty purple blues and oh, that's not gonna work. Come here.
Well, I think these ferns are going to work really well.
They're not, or they are?
I think they are.
Okay. And were they plastic or were they fabric?
They're plastic.
Okay. Well, I just messed up my focus. There we go. Well, we may have to make a stop at Dollar Tree then tomorrow. Because
it looks like it's working pretty good anyway.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Lisa's pull, guys. I want to see it, the whole thing.
What I should have, no, it wouldn't have made a difference. Never mind.
Okay. Oh, yep. If that had been colored in the first place, like colored
It
tissue
would have
paper,
been better. Yeah.
You could use colored
That's what I
tissue
was
paper
thinking.
for that. Uh-huh. Ooh, I got to go to the store tomorrow. I like ferns on my plate anyways, but I don't have enough ferns in the yard to go cutting them all the time.
Yeah, and I don't have any ferns. I'd have a better
Well, I have
chance with
more.
cactus, but I don't
I
want
have
those on my plate.
no, you don't want those on your plate. I have more ferns in the yard than I have had in the past, just because the elephant ears died. And
Oh, yeah.
we had that really super late freeze, and a lot of the big elephant ears passed out. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Mmm. Nice cold tea. Yum. Now I can continue. Yes.
She's had some sustenance.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, we'll let this dry, and then we'll put something on top of it.
Yeah, I could go all day without eating, but to go all day without tea would just probably kill me.
Yeah, me too.
Now, I've been drinking a lot more water just because, it's better for you. Doesn't mean that I have gotten away from my tea. Okay, now then, I want this where I can stamp it.
Deborah says, Tanya, your tea was made with love.
Made with love, yeah, it was. And he wasn't even wearing wings. He was cute when we went to my mama's tea party, though. They had these little tiny paper cups that had little tiny um paper handles on them, like teacups. I mean, it was like a tea party. They had these paper cups that were like little teacups. It was very cute. And then they had all the little snacks up on little stacked tray things, and it was very nice. The only problem is that place has no parking. There were people that could not park in the parking lot because there's just no parking. So, and we got there
You
early, which,
gotta look at this.
oh, that's really cool. Um, I can't see the color real well, but it looks like it had some metallic on it too.
Yeah, got blue and copper.
Mm.
And like this one still got some of the natural showing through with the blue and copper. It really looks good.
Uh-huh. Oh, that is going to be so pretty, Lisa. Besides, I have to save my leaves for my eco dyed paper.
Oh, I want to do that this year. I'm determined. I got me a table out in the backyard by my plug-in place. So now I can
Okay.
plug my roaster in. I'm gonna
Okay,
do
this
that this
piece of
year.
paper is really cool.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
It's,
I love it.
all quilted. But it needs to go over here now. Well, I've been thinking that I should put a batch in to go while I'm out there, working in the garden.
Yeah. Oh, I need to.
Ooh,
Did you ever do a video on how to do it?
yeah,
I thought you did. I need to go back and watch that. And,
probably the first one or so. I did
oh,
how
that's
to do it.
beautiful.
I think it's not got any definite. I mean, it's got some definite shapes, but not any seriously definite shapes, and it's got all kinds of colors in it.
Yeah, it looks very marbly.
Yeah,
Very marbly.
marbly is a good word. I like that word. Mostly, Lisa, you take and I like this one too because it's just kind of subtle.
Yeah.
It needs some stuff stamped over the top of it now.
Or doodled.
Yes, or doodled. Maybe stamped
or
and
both.
doodled. Or both. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, both. Okay, when you showed the fan on your other video, I thought it was for keeping you cool. Oh, yeah, we like our fans for jelly plating.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's for the jelly plate. I have a nice air conditioner in here. I'm very lucky to have
Yeah.
an air conditioner just for this room, to keep me cool. And it's one of those little heat pump things, so it keeps me cool in the summer and warm in the winter. But the fan's for my jelly plate. I've used it for um, other things. I'm trying to remember what it was I was doing. Oh, I was doing just putting down watercolor and stuff in a like a composition type book.
Oh,
And I was using that to dry it so I could go on to the next page. And that's when I broke that when I was like, oh, I need
uh-oh.
that.
Lisa, mostly what I do is, okay, imagine that I have like a couple sheets of cardstock, okay,
Uh-huh.
first, and then I lay paper and paper, plant. Now, sometimes I usually lay a second piece of paper, two pieces of paper, then more plants, and then paper, and I make this big sandwich, right?
Right.
Like layers. And then I have some, they're not refrigerator trays. They're like cooling racks.
Yes. Yeah. I remember seeing your racks.
Okay. Now, the first container first few times in the one pan that I did, what I did was I clamped them with bulldog clips. Okay. But the
Right.
last time I did it, I got this big thing like you find on a buffet, that the stainless steel steamer tray thing. So it's real
Right.
deep and it's big enough that I can put those big sheets of paper in it.
Yeah.
And I had two of them. I didn't have enough bulldog clamps, so I tied them. And you tie them as tight as you can get them together. Okay?
Okay.
So now you've got your sandwich. Got to have a sandwich.
Yeah.
Then I put stuff that rusts.
Right.
And the
I got lots of
rustier,
that.
yeah, rustier it is better. I put some in the bottom. I put some between the trays,
But you
between the
didn't put
pot.
any of that in with your plants.
No, I didn't
Okay.
because I was really doing plants. The rusty stuff was more to make the plants turn the black irony color.
Yeah.
Jacqueline
Well,
says
I
that's
like
called a
what the
chafing
rusty
dish.
stuff did as it came
Yes,
into your paper too.
yes, as it comes into your paper. So I put it on the bottom. I put more on the top. Then I have a bunch of like vegetable cans, which are steel, so they rust on the outside but not the inside.
Yeah.
And that's what I put my rusty stuff in when I take it out of the pan.
Right.
So I fill those with water so that they hold everything down because you got to weight that stuff, otherwise the paper floats.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so now I got rusty stuff in the bottom, rusty stuff in between, rusty stuff on top, and oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. And oh, that's pretty, Lisa. That's just really pretty.
Pretty good for $1.25 plastic fern, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get me some of those. Um, okay. Then you need vinegar because that's what helps the rusty stuff stay on the paper. Fair
Yeah.
warning, the rusty stuff will get on the paper and leave like what feels kind of like dirt.
Okay.
Okay. So that kind of shakes off. So don't take them in the house right away.
Okay.
You gotta leave them outside a while because that stuff will be everywhere if you don't. Because the rust kind of comes off your rusty stuff and it's like grit, like sand.
So I'm going to need to set me up a table in the garage to lay them out on. Because if
Probably
I lay them
hey,
outside, they will blow everywhere.
blow everywhere. And the last time, because things were blowing around, I clothespined them to my um my tomato trellis.
Oh,
You know,
tomato
so
cages or
well, I have trellis down the middle. It's like fencing down the
oh,
middle, so it's like a tomato cage, but it's just a fence down the middle of my bed. So I just clipped them up there. But yeah, you have got to have some place to lay them out because they will um, have grit on them. So now here's the thing: you pour that vinegar in there, and then you got to boil the suckers for a while.
right. Which is why I
Okay,
wanted the roasting pan because I wanted to be
right,
able to not have to babysit it.
right, right. Because I do have to babysit mine. You know. Um, so okay, so it's boiled, and then Lisa, I walk away from it. There's no way I'm taking that mess out when it's boiling.
Yeah.
So I just leave it overnight. And then the next morning I go out there and I take my sandwiches, that have those metal things around them. I
Right.
take them out and I stand them up on the ground so that a lot of that moisture can just kind of come out
Right. That makes sense.
because paper is much more flimsy when it's wet than when it's dry. So if you kind of let a lot of the moisture just kind of drain out, then it's a lot easier to get them out and get the plant material out of it. And a lot of times the plant material doesn't come right off the paper.
Uh-huh.
So I just let it get dry and then you know, I don't fight with them when they're wet.
Right.
If
Okay.
if the plant comes off easy, fine. If it doesn't, I leave it and I can just wipe it off later.
Okay. So when you're doing that, you're not rinsing it or anything. You're just
Nope,
taking it apart.
nope. Just
Okay.
take it apart, let it get dry. And then, like I said, there will be grit where that rust kind of goes into there.
Yeah.
And not all plants work.
Right.
And some of them work better than others. It's just kind of odd. And sometimes it's the time of the year because I did those elephant ears. I used little elephant ears. First time I used them, they didn't show up at all. The next time I used them, they were better.
Yeah.
So, but that's the general gist of it. The big thing is vinegar and boiling them for a while.
And then letting them sit.
And then yeah, I just let them sit because I don't want to mess with something that's that hot and
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I
wet
agree.
and messy. So I just let it sit. I mean, I imagine you could take it right out if you wanted to, but I just don't. So, okay, now I'm watching what she's doing. What is that?
It's pink and red and orange. And I'm gonna put it on here and then I'm gonna put these little flower things down.
Oh, okay. Mmm. I haven't used those yet.
I haven't either. This is the first time.
There we go. All right. All right. Let's see here. What do we want to do? This needs lime green on it.
It comes out looking mostly orange, which was not my intention. But a little orange goes a long ways.
Yeah. Well, what colors did you say you used?
Red and pink and a little bit of orange.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep, yep, yep. Okay.
Hmm.
What?
I think I want to do something else in there in between. Oh, that didn't work so good. Well, this is not as good as I thought it would be, but since I
Oh,
started with it, I'm going to go ahead.
yeah. Uh-huh. Pretty cool. I like it. Like that side better than that side. That's
Yeah.
normal.
We don't want normal, or it's normal to like one side better than the other.
Yeah, it's normal to like one side better than the other. It's
Yeah.
normal to like part of it better than the other part. Oh well, you don't worry about it. You just keep going.
There you go.
Yep, yep, yep.
No.
There has been no red on this plate today. I think we must fix that problem.
Well, sounds like a good idea.
Okay, both of those are not open. Well, I guess we're going to use red metallic because that's what's open.
Alrighty. It's almost 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. You gotta go get Hannah soon, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't have to leave till 4. I mean, I don't have to get off here till 4:30
Okay.
because I just have to take my computer in the house and
And run
lock
get
up
her.
and go get her. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, now that was dumb because now it's pink. And we know that's not a Tanya color.
It's very pink.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just like this is very orange, and I'm not an orange person, but but I like it
Mm-hmm.
anyway.
Oh, I like that a lot.
And those flowers can
Yeah.
be doodled in. That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that turned out pretty good. The jar lid didn't do what I wanted it to do, but it's pretty cool anyway.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like
It
it.
looks more like a slice of orange than a flower, and I thought it might look like a flower.
Barbara said, Lisa, you sent me some fabric for my black and white book, but now I have to say some of the lace is painted. LOL. It's wonderful on the jelly plate.
I'm happy for you to use it on the jelly plate because that's what I like to do with it.
Okay. I'm not fond of that. I have to put the red with the orange or something, not with the white. That was really dumb. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this isn't too bad because it's got other colors behind it. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Gotta find a hole that doesn't have a wet one on it. There we go. All right. Where's my other favorite toys? Let's find some of them. Oh, I like this one. This is a good toy. This is from the dump toy. It's scarily pink. Yes, Barbara, it was very pink. It's like not normal for Tanya pink. It's definitely weird. And there's still some on there, so kind of weird. Kind of strange.
Okay,
And
I got
that
to show y'all this something strange. Talk about something strange. I
okay.
laid these down, and when I pulled them up,
Uh-huh.
they pulled up some of the paint. But look what they left behind.
Oh, they're really cool when they.
And this is that coated paper.
So
This
it
one
was
is.
maybe the paint wasn't quite dry, or did it take the actual surface of the paper off?
Um, no, it just pulled up the paint off the top of it. But the paint on this was wet, and that's what I stuck down on there so I
Yeah.
could take the paint off. But it ended up pulling up paint instead of just leaving it. So it did both. It left some and pulled some up.
So, huh? That's kind of odd. You'll have to try to remember that because
Yeah.
that's kind of a cool. Of course, happy accidents are really the best, anyways.
Yeah. Um, anyway, that's interesting. I think I'm going to leave that paper just like it is and play with it later. And I'm going to let this dry a little bit.
Mm.
I think I'll use my little. I'm so glad you're having fun with it, Barbara.
Yeah, a big plate is a lot of fun, Barbara. That much I can tell you. I'm really glad that when I got mine, I bit the bullet and got the bigger one. Now, there are days when I think, oh, wouldn't a nice little one, and I have a little one now, a tiny one. I can't remember how I got it on special or something.
Yeah. I really like my 5x7, but I use the I like this one. This is my favorite one.
Yeah.
And I've got a 5x7 and a little 6x6 square. And I like this one, and then the 5x7, and then the 6x6 would be third in line. But I like them all. They're all fun.
I was gonna say that's the thing. Just that as long as you're having fun, that's what matters.
And it doesn't matter what size it is, even those little like 3x5 or whatever.
Oh
If
yeah,
you can
Barbara
just
uses
get
those
get one,
little.
whatever size it is, and have fun with it. That's what matters.
Yeah, Barbara uses those little tiny shapy ones a bunch, and I just think they're a lot. They look really cool.
Yeah.
The orange and red is surprisingly pink. And I
Ours
knew it was
is a
gonna.
12x14.
Yes.
There is a 16x20, but I wouldn't have room for that either. This one
Yeah.
is 12x14. So your long side, your longest part is our width.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and I wanted the 14-inch one because I happen to like this size paper.
yeah,
This is legal size copy paper, and I really like it. I use it a lot. I love how this one came out with all the little
that's
flecks of
gorgeous.
color in it.
And I love that stamp. That's one of
I
my
do too.
favorite stamps.
Yeah, and my sister got it at the dump. So, I certainly can't complain.
Nope. Hi, Brenda.
Hi,
I'm
Brenda.
sorry we didn't say hi to you, but I'm happy you're here. I think
Um,
when I read your comment earlier in my head, I was reading Barbara, but I'm glad you're here.
the that stamp is just it's circles of both kinds, which is, one of those things I love.
Yeah,
I love all the circles, and that one has circles within circles, so it makes me very happy.
it's like the
Ooh, that
ultimate
is too
circle
much
stamp.
paint. What?
It's like the
What's your?
ultimate circle stamp.
Yep. That's too much paint, I believe, but we'll just see what happens.
Oh, that'll be great, Barbara. Yeah, I like 11x17 paper.
Yeah, I do too. And
I
I
like
have
all the
quite a bit of
paper.
it. Well, I do too. Oh, I haven't been to the paper store in a while. You may have, I don't know though. I have so much paper. I certainly don't need more.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
going to
there
try
is a
something I might regret, but
there's
I'm
a
going to try
goober
it
on
anyway.
my plate. We cannot have goobers on the plate. I do not like that. That's gross.
I
There we go.
agree.
That, and I'm about to lose my ear pud. Um, I like my 11 by 17 paper, and I think that's what that coated paper is that I sent Lisa, but I'm not
I
going to tell
think
you
it
that for
is.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I've got quite a few different. Now, here's the other thing though, is a lot of the paper that I get is not an actual size. That it's not an even inch. Because I get it at the printer and they trim it to be the right size after they print on it. So it might be 11 and a quarter or 11 and 3/8, and then they trim it down to that 11-inch size. So I don't
Okay, I
know.
didn't think this thing through.
Okay.
Maybe this will work. I just wanted to pick up some of this white paint with these leaves to leave
Yeah.
leaves on there,
Now, are
but I
those
didn't
leaves
want to take up the
paper?
rest of the white paint. Huh?
Are those paper or
They're felt.
they're felt? Ooh, those
Yeah,
are
I
yummy.
got them at Dollar Tree. I bought you some,
Ooh, you're so sweet.
so they'll be in your next package whenever whenever I get it sent.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Well, that's not taking off a whole lot. I don't know
Well,
if
I actually have some things for you from Jamie. Um, she thought I was coming that direction. She didn't realize we were going south, and
oh
then
yeah.
then we ended up not even going north in Arizona. So, um,
I don't know if that pulled up enough that the green will show when I put it on here, but we're gonna try it and see.
we're gonna try it. Okay.
I should have played with these first because the first time you use them, they don't pick up as good as they do.
Yeah, yeah. Felt is one of those things that you need to get some paint into.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna dry this now.
I have some end rolls from the printer too, but I hardly ever use it since I have to trim them. They're quite a bit there. Yeah, most of what I get from the printer supply place, Barbara, is already cut. That is, I like this piece. That's gonna be cool. That blue.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's very wet, but it's
I got something else if I can remember. Let me look so I can tell
mm,
you so you won't get it if you see it
okay.
when you go. Let me.
Yeah, because I probably need. I have something else I need from there. So a
I
couple of
got
things.
this. Do you have that?
No.
Okay. Well, I got you one of those too
Thank you.
from
I have
Dollar
not
Tree.
seen that one.
Well, I hadn't seen it until that day, so I picked those things up for
Mm.
you.
Thank you.
Uh huh. Well, I knew if you had it, somebody else would not have it, so I could find somebody to give it to.
Oh, yes, but no, I don't have that one. And I got one at the, just a minute, let me find where I put it. I got one at the thrift store that I would almost guarantee came from the Dollar Tree. And I've
Oh,
never
that's
seen this.
cute. I've never
Yeah,
seen that
I've
one.
no. Now I'll tell you the reason I think it came from Dollar Tree is because it's so fragile.
Yeah.
It was folded in a bag of stuff, and it's really cute and really gorgeous, but it's maybe gonna be kind of useless on. It's definitely useless on the jelly plate because these things are just way too fragile.
Yeah, but
Um,
inking it with ink.
Inking
Yeah,
it will work. But I've never seen it before at Dollar Tree, and like I said, I got it at the thrift store, so I'm just guessing that it came from Dollar Tree because it's the right size and it's the
yeah.
same thing, fragile stuff and the same
Hi,
color.
Dana.
And
Glad
hi,
you're here.
Dana. Okay, there's some really cool stuff on my plate right there, which says that it needs to be picked up. What color? I think turquoise. We're just going to put a piece of white paper over that, and we're going to put some turquoisey color over that. Up there. A little lighter. There we go.
There's a brayer mark right there when I was rolling that.
Rolling. Oh, well.
It's all right.
It'll live. It'll be all right. White paper, white paper. Where is, I need a new piece for, uh-oh.
Okay, get these out of the way. And
Well, and this stuff, this is pattern paper, this big piece. It's an old kind of pattern paper from Quick Sew, and so it's a actual paper. It's not tissue paper. It's really paper, which I really like it, especially if I cut it big and can use it for picking up the edges.
yeah,
Come on, come on. Ooh, grungy, grungy. Ooh, grungy, grungy. I like that. I like that. Yeah, see, this part right here doesn't trip my trigger, but right there is so yummy.
yes, it is very nice.
And we all know Tanya will cut it up anyways.
That's right.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll turn them all into a journal.
That would be fun.
We haven't done that in a while. I don't like where this went, so we're going to cover it up.
Alrighty.
Okay. We need this tool. I like this tool. Pink and lime green. No, this color and lime green. How come I can't do this without getting all messy?
I don't know.
Well, your hands don't seem to be covered with paint.
Well, there's some,
No, I guess there is some.
but I've
Okay.
also cleaned them a couple of times, so
Oh, she's cheating.
it's not cheating. I didn't know there was a rule that I wasn't supposed to do that.
There, you're not. You know, cleaning your hands means that we can't see what you did. Yep. Okay, those two colors are kind of ugly together. Oh. Yeah. Uh-huh. You should remember, Tanya, that that's all three of the colors on the color wheel. Duh. Oh well. Well, Teresa, the big thing is that if you don't like the print, you can just always print over the top of it. That's how I feel about it. But not only that, I kind of don't consider them the end all, anyways. I like to think I'm going to
Do something with them.
do something else with them. Yeah, add more stuffs to them, or
Oh, that reminds me. Before we go, I want to show you how my book, my painty paper holder looks now that it's dry. I haven't doodled or anything on it. I haven't done anything
okay,
else to it. I just want to show you what it looks like dry,
okay,
because that's a fun way to use jelly prints.
uh-huh,
Because people always ask, well, what do you do with them? I'm like, whatever you want.
whatever you want.
Okay.
I like to doodle over them. I like to, oh, well, you know what? For as ugly as that color was on the plate, it's really kind of cool.
It really is. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's a nice olivey color.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. This is really
Oh,
good.
oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. Okay. Ooh, that's yummy.
The leaves are just kind of barely there, subtle, but I like it.
Uh-huh.
I like it very much.
Yeah,
Very,
that's
very
yummy.
much.
Okay, this one now is making me happy.
Yay.
Looky there. Uh-huh.
It's beautiful. I
It's
like it.
it sent the printy stuff to the background a little bit, and
Uh-huh. Yep.
lots of colors. And the green is kind of an olive instead of, it was kind of ugly on the plate, but now it's kind of a pretty olivey green with the lime green. Yeah,
Yep.
we're just
We're really
getting,
into it now, and we have to get off in 15
we have
minutes.
to get off. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the way it works.
Yep. But so far, I'm
I
pretty
don't know
happy
though.
with most everything I've done. So,
Yeah, most everything I did today, and sometimes it's hard to do that. Sometimes it doesn't. It just doesn't come together.
yeah.
Messy is a sign of creative people at work. That is very, very true. That's well, we have to be messy. The big problem is I usually am messy all over my whole studio. I told Lisa earlier, my stuff for the halls has been on the floor behind me right there, back there. I spent most of
Uh-oh, you're
yesterday
frozen,
picking them.
Tanya.
I'm frozen. Lisa,
Uh-oh.
can you hear me?
I'm not. Are you back?
I don't know. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Had me
Um.
worried for a minute.
Okay. I don't know. It didn't freeze here, so I can't tell. Um.
Yeah.
The. Anyways, it was so messy back there, and there was so much on the floor. I wasn't going to be able to print today because I didn't have any place to put my prints because I had a disaster behind me. So I had to clean up so that I could actually do something today. Let's see this. That's about ready for something else. Not, I don't know what yet. Color, what color? We have not done very much red, so let's do red, but maybe red and gold. This red is kind of pinky itself. That may be part of the problem. Ooh, looks like crispin on my plate.
Looks like what?
Okay, Lisa, you're out of focus, and Barbara says yours is looking choppy and frozen now. So
Huh. See, mine looks fine to me, just like yours looked
Okay.
fine to you. So
Okay, I can see you moving, but you're out of focus.
did that help anything?
No. Is
Okay.
she out of focus just for me, guys, or is it for everybody?
Is that better?
Mm, now I think you're frozen.
Oh, shoot.
It might be telling us something, Lisa.
Yeah. Well, it's showing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you
Okay.
just fine.
Well, it's showing me that I'm on Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is low in one place. Up in StreamYard, it says my Wi-Fi is low,
Uh-huh.
but in on my computer, it says I'm on the Ethernet. So I am not sure what's going on. I'm just going to
Okay.
keep going because we're going to get off here in a few minutes anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else to do. Maybe it'll come
And
back.
they say that it's out of focus, and but they can all hear you, so you're not frozen, you're just kind of out of focus. I'm out of focus now. There we go, I'm back.
Let's see, and I can't. Is that
You
better?
can't. Not
Is
really.
it looks
That's
fine to me, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if your Wi-Fi's low, then it is going to give you a. Ew, that one's kind of pretty. These always make me think of paste papers when I do these, guys. That's what they make me think of. I like these. That one is pretty because it's got lots of shiny stuff to it. I love those big blocks of color you're laying down, Lisa. That's what Barbara said.
Thank you.
I think that looks like a fun thing to do. That would be fun. Let's see if Tanya can do that. Can I do that? We're
I'm
going
sure
to
you can.
try. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that because, I don't know if I'm capable of keeping them from smushing together because I usually smoosh them together.
Well, mine they're smooshed. I mean, they're kind of smooshed together. I just if you because I went straight from one to the other without cleaning off the brayer, so they're gonna
Brayer.
smoosh. But
Mm-hmm.
I just do one color at a time and go on to the next color and try to do them in an order that won't make mud.
that's where Tanya's got to figure it out, right? Because
Uh,
I made mud, but that's okay. I'm good with mud. If I rolled my brayer off on my roll off paper before I went to the next one, it wouldn't have done that, right? So that's what I need to do next time is just brayer off my color and then ooh, and it transferred the color to the others. Ooh, I have to pull this on a big piece. Ooh, do I
ooh,
have a big piece of paper?
yeah.
Oh, yes,
Hi,
I have a
Journal.
giant. I have
I'm
a
glad
pretty
you're
good
here.
big piece of
Is my
paper.
camera looking better, or am I still messed up?
To me, you're still kind of out of focus.
Okay. Well, I'm
Okay.
sorry about
Well,
that.
this is not the best piece of paper, but it's gonna be what we're gonna use. Because I want to do the whole thing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Been running errands. Popped in to give a thumbs up and say hi. Hi.
Well, thank you,
Um,
Journey.
Thank you, Journey. Just for everybody's information, I think I said this before, but Lisa and I are going to stream on Thursdays at 2 o'clock together. But we're going to switch channels back and forth. Um,
So next week we'll be on Tanya's channel.
yep. we just both can't really do 3 times a week right now. So Lisa's going to do her Monday nights. I'm going to do my Sunday afternoons. And we're going to do Thursdays. Okay. Are we ready?
Yep. Go.
Ooh, 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 ooh. It came out really cool.
That is really cool.
Oh, make me big. You got to see the whole thing.
Alrighty.
Please. Thank you.
That's beautimous.
Well,
I love it.
and the colors from here went up there, and from there went over there, and okay, you can make me little again. I like it.
I
And
like
this
it
is
too.
like
There's a
it's
little
kind of a
strip of mine. I don't know if y'all can see it because to me it
ooh.
looks fine, but I don't know if you can see it or if it's fuzzy.
It's my name, Brenda. Just a minute. I'll see if I can put it in. Um,
I bet Barbara could put it in for you.
oh yes, I'll bet you Barbara would put it in. Barbara, would you put it in for me? Because I can't put. I would have to go open another page. I can't put things in chat in here. Hi,
Hi,
April.
April. Yep, I'm happy with that.
That's pretty. That's pretty, Lisa. Even if it is a little out of focus. And it might be me. I don't know. Barbara,
I don't know. Am I out of focus to the rest of you?
Barbara may be busy. She may have her hands full because she's printing. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, well, let me. I can do it because I don't have to go out of here. Let me do
You
it.
sure? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have to go to get it, but I don't have to go.
To another. You don't have to go open YouTube. Okay.
Right.
Don't worry, Barbara. Lisa's going to get it. Yep, Lisa is still out of focus. Okay. Well, we don't know why, and we're getting off in just a few minutes, so we're just not going to worry about it.
Okay, that's Tanya's channel.
Thank you, Lisa. That's my channel.
You're welcome.
And I do Sundays at 1 p.m. Central Time. Lisa does Mondays at 6 p.m. Central Time. And Thursdays, we're going to do 2 back and forth on our channels. Like this is Lisa's weekend. Next week will be my week. Yay!
Yay!
I'm going to do that. Oh, do I have any big paper? Oh,
I was going to ask you, Tanya.
Uh-huh.
Most of the time, I could come on a little earlier if you wanted to come on like at 1:30, so we would have a little more time since we're only doing it once a week.
Let me see
But
how
I didn't
my
know if
next
you could
couple.
get on a little earlier.
Yeah, let me see how my next couple weeks go, okay? Let's
Okay,
go for
that's
2.
fine.
Let's go for 2 next week, and let me see how it goes. Because it all depends on how much I'm getting done outside, because I have a lot to do outside right now. Plus, I really need to work, make those beads and stuff. And I haven't
Right.
done that in a while. So
Yeah.
I don't have another big piece of paper.
Well, I think we ought to stop and show our stuff
Okay, well, that's what we'll do then.
since we're in that place where we
Okay,
can.
that sounds like a plan. Okay. Let me gather
We'll
here.
both gather them up. and then I'll go to make
Because I don't have any big papers left, and at least not right here. And I definitely want to try that 4 colors again another time. That's okay, Barbara. Don't worry about it. church is more important than that.
Okay, I'm going to make you big.
So, are you ready? Because I have to go over here. I'm not done.
Okay, I'll go first then.
Yep.
Because I don't
you
have
go
that
first.
much to do.
Well, I'm just
And
trying
I
to
don't
get
even
them
know if
all.
anybody can see my papers or not. So, but there's that one. I think that's my favorite one today.
That is pretty.
And then this is the one I just did. That's probably my second favorite. We'll see. I can't remember. That one goes with that. And then these, which I think will be fun when they're doodled on.
I think you're froze. Yep. You're
Can you
frozen.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but
All
the
right. I'm
picture's
just going to
frozen.
go to you then, and then we'll
Okay.
check out since I'm frozen.
Okay, well, you can show them off Monday night because we're going to want to see them. Oh, I'm still gathering. See how bad I am? I have them everywhere.
That's all right.
This is probably one of my favorites. I'm going to have to remember, Lisa, and how to do that next time with the putting the different colors. Because I don't know why I don't do that. I've never done that before. I've put them in
Well, it looks
stripes, but I've
gorgeous.
never put it on like that before. So, this is just like collaged pieces. This one's okay, but it needs, something. It's just, it's kind of subtle. And as always, they're never done until I say they're done, and then they may never be done because I like that one. It's got some really pretty colors in it.
It is pretty. I agree.
Yeah.
And I may try again after you get through because that low Wi-Fi thing went away. So
Went away, yes, and that may be what's causing the trouble. This is one of my favorites today.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and it was because of the splotches on the paper.
Yeah.
Using up the
I
water.
need to make me some of those splotchy papers.
Yeah, because
First time I did that, I didn't really like it, and I didn't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about doing this.
Yeah, I always just make them, and that I consider them just a background paper.
Yeah.
And when I do it, I put the paint on there, and then I squish a second piece over the top of it.
Yeah.
So I end up with
I've done it that way. I just didn't know what to do with them.
Yeah. I think I always print over the top of them.
Well, the first time you did it, you put them in a book. And
yeah,
so
I
that's
think
what
I
did. And then I didn't like it. And so I never did it again.
Yeah, I think that's what I did. So, but these I really, I don't like them per se. It's called a finished thing. So,
Yeah.
this is pretty, but it's, definitely needs something else.
You would love it, Journey. I encourage you, whatever, if you can
Yes.
afford to get it one, get the biggest one you can afford, and whatever you
That fits
get,
on
you'll
your
enjoy.
table.
But
That fits on your table because I'm like
yeah,
Lisa, that 16 by 20 is awfully big to fit on my table.
yeah, I
This
couldn't do it.
12 by
I couldn't
14
do
is,
that one.
it makes me happy. I like this piece too.
Yeah, I like the ones where they're patchworky.
Uh-huh. And I didn't do that a lot this time. A lot of times I patchworky on these size papers, and I didn't this time for some reason. I like this one. This one's got
I
some
do too. That's
fun
pretty. I like all of
colors
them
in it.
actually.
Well, I was really happy today. This one is okay. It actually could use some more printing on it, but it could also use some stamping.
Yeah.
There's some pieces of this that I really like. I love these.
Me too. I was gonna say I like those green ones that you didn't think you were gonna like.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I really like how it came out. Like I said, this piece is really cool right here, but that's boring. And this, I didn't think I was going to like this either, and I do.
I do too.
It's,
I do too.
it's,
I like the mutedness of it.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And this one's okay, but the other one is prettier.
Yeah, I agree.
This one.
That one was
This,
beautiful till you did the other one.
yeah. I love this one.
Yes, that one you need to do something special with that one.
Well, it needs leaves, It's definitely leaves.
Yeah.
This one's okay. I like it. This one's really cool. I like it. I like this one a lot. It's very subtle, but I like it.
Oh, that's a good
So,
idea, Janice.
what
She
she
says
say?
if you make some faux stitch foamies, patchwork could really look like quilts.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, got to do that one.
Mm-hmm. This is it. Yeah, okay. I like the grunginess in this one. I don't think the camera's picking up the colors in it at all, but in this one, half and half, This half I really like. That half's kind of boring. I like this one, but it's, not done. This one, kind of boring. Needs some work. I like this one too. Okay, that's all.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot here and we'll see.
Okay.
If that comes back, then we'll stop. But okay. Well, this is just where I took edges.
Okay, see if it's going to focus now, Lisa, because for me, it's still out of focus. There we go. Looks like it. Now bring it down. Nope. Well, we can sort of see them, hun. So I
Well, I'm not
love
gonna
that.
mess with it if you can't see them because it's not worth it, and I
Yeah,
need to
it's
go. So,
okay. Well, because it's really kind of out of focus for me. How about the rest of you guys?
well, that thing came back. So,
Oh,
um,
okay.
I think that's what happened. Anyway, I love you
Okay.
all and thanks for coming. I'm glad I didn't do this through the whole thing. We'd have just had to stop early. So,
Yeah, that would have been a pain.
um, love you all. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye, guys. Hi, Joan.
Hi, Joan. Bye, Joan.
Yeah, Journey says it's fuzzy too. So